Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be reviewing the Wodent Wheel. This is a really popular wheel that a lot of people use. So I'm going to be discussing the pros and cons. So first up, we're going to talk about the pros. I actually have a lot more pros than cons because I have a very good experience with this wheel. So for the first pro, it is easy to disassemble. So this wheel is pretty easy to disassemble. You only have to take the pin off and then you can slide the entire thing off. And it's really easy, and a lot of other wheels can be harder to disassemble, and especially if you have a hamster who pees a lot in their wheel. I have a video on how to disassemble your hamster's Wodent Wheel, and you can click that up in the iCards right here. For the second pro, it is usually silent, and so right now you can't really hear anything. Since Willow is in my bedroom, when I'm sleeping she's awake and she's running on her wheel, I can't really hear anything. So that's really good because I wouldn't want to hear my hamster running on their wheel all night long and then I couldn't sleep. So the third pro is that this wheel is properly sized. The Wodent Wheel comes in the 8-inch. This is the 8-inch wheel. It also comes with the 11-inch wheel, which is a great size for Syrians. So the 8-inch wheel is, in my opinion, a really good size for dwarf hamsters. Willow is a relatively small dwarf hamster, so it really fits for her. And of course the 11-inch is very properly sized. And I really like how they have very good sizes for both species of hamster. And the next one is that it is a really durable wheel and it lasts a really long time. And it's very good quality. The plastic isn't flimsy, it's really nice and hard, and it's just really good. And it lasts a really long time. So it's made of metal and it's a really good quality wheel. So, you know, it's gonna last me a really long time and I'm really happy about that. And the next pro is that it is a pretty good price in my opinion. So there's lots of wheels and usually a silent wheel would cost more. This wheel cost me about $20. So you can get these wheels for about $20 and then you can get the 11-inch for about $30. But I think it's a pretty good price because there's other types of wheels that are a lot more expensive and they are just as good quality as these. Last pro is that I really like how it has holes. And in my opinion, the holes are really good because sometimes dwarf hamsters run really quickly because that's just how they are. And what happens is sometimes if you have an open wheel, they can fly out of the cage, and that's obviously really startling for them. No one wants to be thrown out of something. So because of these, they can't really throw out. And I honestly feel like it just makes them feel safer when they're running rather than if it's just open. You know, it's just safer for them and it feels better. So now let's move on to the cons of the Wodent Wheel. I did mention that this wheel is mostly silent, but sometimes it gets a little bit wobbly on the axle right here. This is the axle. And sometimes it gets a little bit wobbly here. So, you know, obviously that isn't good. But just a little tip, if it does get wobbly and it starts wobbling like that and stuff like that, just add a little bit of baby oil. Baby oil works very good for me. So if you just put a little bit of baby oil right here and then a little bit on the tip right here, it can really prevent some loud sounds that you wouldn't want when your hamster is running on the wheel, especially if you're sleeping in the same room as your hamster. The next con is that it has little parts. So as you can see, it has this little pin that you remove if you want to clean the wheel, and it also comes with 2 washers. So this is a washer, this first one is a washer, and then there's also a washer back here, and they just help with keeping the wheel steady and stuff. But my problem with these tiny little parts is that you can really easily lose them, and I have so many times dropped my pin on the floor and it took me so long to find. It was really annoying. So yeah, and you can't replace the parts, which is really annoying. And you know, this pin, if you're just gonna lose that and you can never use the wheel again, that's horrible. So that's a really big con in my opinion, especially if you're a kind of person who loses things easily and you have to replace the entire thing. You can replace the track, I think, but you can't replace the little parts, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm done with my pros and cons. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'm going to leave a bunch of links where you can get the Wodent Wheel if you want to get one of these. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!